How to apply gel extensions using forms to a short bitten nail. What's up guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. My name is Celina. I am an international educator and I've been doing nails since 2005. And in this video I am going to show you how to make this short damaged bitten nail into a beautiful gel extension. And we're actually going to use forms. Yes, we are going to use forms. But first thing we need to do is to start with your preferred prep routine. We all have different routines for this, so you just go ahead and do whatever you are comfortable with, and later on we are going to start applying the gel. So here I'm going in with the Light Elegance tack. You can use any type of bonding agent or primer that you are used to. So this is a piece of silk, and with this we are actually going to create a fake natural free edge, and that's what we're going to use to later on apply our form to. So here you can choose any type of gel that you like. I prefer using the natural fiber, like a fiber gel, because it gives it a little bit more strength, of course. So the fiber together with the silk here is going to create that natural free edge. So you take that little silk piece and then you just put it onto the natural fiber or your gel, could be any gel, and make sure that you saturate the entire thing and then cure it. Now we are going in one more time and covering that piece to make sure that everything is covered. Now cleansing, and we are going to start filing this new natural free edge. And you want to make sure that you disconnect the skin from the silk piece, because it is such a short nail. Of course it's gonna get maybe a little bit attached to the skin. This is not something that you want to do with every single set, but if you have a nail like this or a set, do it once and never again. So what you actually can do also is to apply a little bit of lotion onto the skin, and then it won't attach as much. Just make sure that you detach it and then you continue with the filing. So I did the free edge to make sure that it's nice and rounded, and then I'm just going over the entire thing to make sure that it's smooth and nice and nothing sticks out or anything. And this is what it should look like. Now we have a free edge to put our form onto. So you do your normal form routine and start applying your next product. So basically just continue with your extension. Here I am continuing with the natural fiber. I think it's nice to continue with the fiber gel because it does add a little bit of extra strength. Remember that this is a short nail. If the client wants to have long nails and the base is bitten down like this, try to convince your client to keep them fairly short. They will definitely last longer, and after a while her own or his own nail is gonna grow out, and then it's gonna get a little bit more durable than this. So because this is a very thin or short nail, I would say, well, it's thin as well, I just want to add a little bit of extra strength just around that stress area. So I'm taking a little bit of that natural fiber and adding it to the stress area. Cleansing, and now I go in and shape that platform. This is still very thin and this is still a platform. If you want to, you don't have to continue with this filing step. You can actually just move straight on to the next product if you want to add the pink, as we're going to do in just a second. If you want to keep on doing that and add it directly to this, you can. For me personally, I like to shape it when it's such a short and damaged nail like this, just to make sure that I get the edges, that I don't have any notches sticking out or anything like that. So for me, it's just to make sure that everything looks nice before I move on to the next step. Also, if you want to continue with the sandwich technique or a glitter encapsulation, you have to do that step. But if you want to continue in doing like what I'm doing here, just add that pink straight onto the nail. You actually don't have to shape the extension before this, but personally for me, I like to do it just to make sure that I know what's going on. So here I'm adding the soft pink extreme, and this is a semi-transparent pink. It's not gonna cover the entire nail. You're gonna see that in a second on the side right here. So I would say when you do a nail like this, when it's very short like that, to cover it up, you can use a cover pink as a base and then continue with this soft pink. Or you can use this as a base for your color application if you want to put your color on top of this. This is just to show you kind of what you can do. So it's just a nice basic nail, natural pink nail. So here I have moved on to the shaping part. I know a lot of you want to talk more about shaping and all that. There is going to be a video, a detailed video on my upcoming education platform. Still working on that though. I'm trying to do that when I have some spare time, and I think you guys know how much spare time I got in my life, but I'm trying really hard. So a detailed description on shaping will be up on that education platform for you to check out later on this year. And here I'm just going in with the shine, and as you can see on the side right there, the pink doesn't cover up everything, so I would definitely recommend you to add maybe some sort of cover pink to cover up the natural free edge like that. Okay, so here you have the final result and a little quick side view of what that looks like. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.